Hey, so tonight we're going to be making another batch of the marinara sauce, and Kitty is going to come in right on cue. Um, okay. Anyway, yeah, so I think I've moved my rice cooker from kind of like over in the corner over there to over here because it's really, I think, as I think about like organization of my kitchen, it should be, um, these like sort of countertop appliances can be on this stuff here. I've got to clean up this stuff over here. um, in order to, yeah, like that's not like kitchen stuff, right? I mean, so I've got to get that cleaned up. So that's on my to-do list. But for now, it's like these countertop appliances are meant to be, used, and then you can put them away in a cupboard somewhere, and they're not sitting on top of your countertop all the time. So I just moved my crock pot back into its cupboard storage to make room for this rice cooker. And yeah, that's gonna have to be how it. That's gonna be how it'll have to be, I suppose, is what I'd say. So anyway, I'm gonna just dump this time I got crushed tomatoes, not diced tomatoes, so I'm giving that a try. That's the tomato paste on the right, and then in back is salt, pepper, and just what is that Italian seasoning. And I might just try that with maybe a little bit of garlic or something. And I don't know. Yeah, in the interest of time, I could research like how to use the components over there. But oh dear. Okay. But in the meantime, I'm going to just kind of wing it again and just try to make it flavorful. And this is not going to be like the greatest sauce ever, but it'll be a good experiment anyway. So, all right. Yeah. So the last time I did this thing in the rice cooker with the tomato sauce, I used diced tomatoes, which are like, as they say, diced tomatoes, and then quite a bit of water. Kitty, he's always like, I'm ready for my close up. Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close up. So, anyway, point was that, like, there's a lot of water in the diced onions, but I used these crushed tomatoes this time, which you can kind of see the can way over there, but whatever. Maybe it had a little less water or something, and so like last time I had to do 2 cycles of basically white rice cycles on this thing, um, which are roughly 30 minutes, depending, like, I don't know exactly how long they are, but and this time it like after one cycle, I was like pretty convinced. I'm like, yeah, we're about there. Well, it's not very good, but the only question was like I was gonna like I assumed I had like 2 cycles to do, so I was going to check in between cycles and then kind of add some stuff if it needed it. Which I did, but it won't go another cycle. But that's okay. It's just like salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder. I have to like cheat and just like throw in the garlic powder at this point, just sparingly. And then there's my spoon, and so it's like you add a little bit of something, and then you give it a little taste. You mix it around, and then you give it a little taste, and you add a little something, mix it around, give it a little taste. You're trying to like just kind of fine tune it. And it's probably not perfect. I don't know what perfect is in this case, but it's going to be good. It's going to be zesty and fresh and good. So yeah, pretty excited for it. So all right. So we're gonna do the pasta here. Here's the leftover pasta from the other night, and This is going a little strong here, but I just decided to like, just using this pan, I think I can turn this down actually. That's what I want to do. So yeah, I got a little bit of, I got some water and some olive oil and some salt, and we're just gonna like dump in the pasta and see how it goes. I can always add water as I go. So, all right. So you really don't have to cook it for very long. You just have to roll it around a lot. I got some butter in there to kind of prevent it from kind of clumping and stuff. But just keep like rolling it around, making sure that just like in a large pot of boiling water, that all the different sides of the, in this case, angel hair pasta, get exposed to the water. Very hot water indeed. So, yeah. So, from this point on in the process, I just did photo stills, which I'm now narrating to. That was the plan. So, this is the spaghetti after I fully cooked it, and it's just kind of waiting there for me to do something with it. And so I had a steak to cook next, and I had to use that pan, so I had to do something with the spaghetti. So we'll follow up on that in a second. This one is just the uh, yeah, the sauce in the rice cooker after just one cycle. So the last time I did this same sort of recipe, I used 2 cycles of the rice cooker. Just press the white rice button, and then when it went back, like when it was over, I just turned it on and off again, and then hit white rice again. But this time was only one, and I think that had something to do with like the fact that I used crushed tomatoes versus diced last time, because last time with the dice there's a little bit more water in them, I guess. I don't know, but it looked pretty good at this point. So next was, well, like I said, I didn't know what to do with the spaghetti exactly, but since the rice cooker goes on automatic, like keep warm mode, I just decided to dump all the. Well, I keep calling it spaghetti, but it's actually angel hair pasta. Um, I dumped the angel hair pasta into the rice cooker and closed the lid and kept it on keep warm. And so it wasn't like cooking anymore, but it wasn't. It was like staying warm. And then I could do the steak. So here's a look at. I didn't actually use all the angel hair pasta. I didn't put it all in the sauce. I saved a little bit of it on the side, and it kind of turned into a finger food snack that I could just kind of eat little bits of as I was preparing the steak, and it was really good. There's butter. That cooking method sort of preserves the starch element of it, and it just became like a really nice little little finger food snack as I was cooking the steak. So then I had the steak seasoned here, and I just seasoned it in the styrofoam tray that it comes in. That's a little lazy, but I don't know. It's always worked for me. Sometimes I've taken them out, but not always. And then finally, we have the end result of everything. So this is steak and spaghetti, and it's absolutely awesome together. And we too often just go to like the baked potato or rice or something, but like steak and just plain spaghetti, in this case angel hair with some with the marinara sauce, absolutely wonderful. So all right, thanks for watching.